Have you ever wondered, can you get a headache from drinking too much water? I've got the shocking answer in this video. Let's go through it. In this video, I'll talk about whether drinking too much water can cause a headache. Then I'll reveal how to tell whether drinking water is the cause of your headache. And last, I'll reveal what to do if you do discover drinking too much water is causing your headache. All right, I have to tell you something funny. Right before we started recording this, one of the producers behind the camera, Melissa, just said that she was a kid and she said that they had a water drinking game. I can't believe it. And she said she was 9. I hope it's okay that I'm telling this story, Melissa. Okay. She said she was 9 and her and her friends were sitting around and you had to drink a certain amount of water. Oh, this makes me sick. You had to drink a certain amount of water by a certain time and whoever did it won the game. Well, she drank so much water so fast that she threw up. And yes, spoiler alert, this is usually what's going to happen if you drink too much water. But I had to share that funny story with you because, I tell you, what we do as kids, sometimes oh my goodness. So you're wondering if whether drinking too much water can cause a headache. Yes, it can, but only in a very specific set of circumstances, which I'll talk about in a minute. Being dehydrated also causes a headache. So it could be that you're not drinking enough water. Caffeine, sugar, soda, processed foods, and lack of sleep can also lead to a headache, including migraines. If you're struggling with headaches, it's important to look at all the possibilities, not just leap to blaming water. On my program, the Code Red Lifestyle, most people notice their headaches improve or even disappear. I can remember one client who used to have 2 to 3 migraines a week that were so bad she would throw up. She'd have to sit near a toilet while they were going on because she never knew when they might make her throw up. It ruined her vacations, it ruined her social life, and after joining my program where all we eat is real food, drink water, and sleep, her migraines completely stopped. Not all headaches are caused by poor diet, but if your diet is packed with sugar, processed foods, and grains, it absolutely can make headaches more frequent and more severe. If you struggle with headaches and want to reduce them, addressing your nutrition is the fastest and surest way. Eat meat, vegetables, nuts, eggs, seeds, seafoods, and dietary fat. Avoid foods that don't fall into these categories. Stay hydrated with water and get enough sleep. If you do all these things and you still have headaches, then here's one reason drinking water may contribute to your headache. When you're drinking a lot of water and not eating foods that hold on to water, your electrolytes may become imbalanced. See, for every gram of carb, your body hangs on to 3.7 grams of water. That's a lot of water. And the standard American diet has us eating 350 grams of carbs a day. So can you imagine? That's why the standard American is so inflamed and so bloated. And they do so well in the Code Red lifestyle. But on Code Red, we're not eating those foods. So our body is releasing the water over and over and over. When you drink a lot of water and you're flushing a lot of water, you're also flushing those electrolytes out. We're talking sodium, potassium, magnesium, chloride, and that's why you will need to replenish your electrolytes. How much water it takes for this to happen, it totally depends on the person. A headache is one possible symptom of an electrolyte imbalance. Not for everyone, but it's a possibility. Don't let that scare you from drinking your water, because the benefits of drinking water far outweigh the possibilities of symptoms from an electrolyte imbalance. Electrolytes are safe and easy to supplement, and in just a minute, I'll tell you about how to do that. Before I go to my next point, do you like this video? I would love for you to give me a thumbs up. That really helps the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to share the video, I would appreciate that. And if you like my style and you like my content, please consider subscribing. Drinking water brings you so many benefits. It helps your hair and nails grow. It helps with softer, clearer skin. It helps you sleep. You just want to make sure you get it in before 5 p.m. so you're not up going potty all night long. It'll give you amazing energy, because the number one reason for daytime fatigue is dehydration, by the way. It's super important to drink water when you're losing weight. Toxins are stored in fat tissue. When you lose fat, these toxins are released into your bloodstream. Your kidneys eliminate toxins and waste from your blood and urine, and water-soluble toxins from the liver. Without enough water, these toxins get reabsorbed back into your body. That's called auto-intoxication, and you don't want to go down that road. If you suspect drinking too much water is causing your headache, start supplementing your electrolytes. Electrolytes, like I mentioned, sodium, potassium, magnesium, chloride, calcium. To some extent, you can get them from food, but it's probably not enough, especially if you drink a lot of water or especially if you're active. The first thing you can do is salt your food with a high quality salt like Redmond Real Salt. We have been in partnership with Redmond Real Salt for years. We love that company and we love the products that they put out. High quality salts. But don't use that bullcrap Morton's table salt. It's processed and it's bleached and it's stripped of anything useful. Get a good quality salt and add it to your food. You can even add it to your water. We suggest adding 1 teaspoon of Redmond Real Salt to your gallon of water. Shake, shake, shake. You will not taste it. And don't forget, I've linked up Redmond below and you get a discount, a really substantial discount, by the way. You can also get electrolytes through supplementation. You can take them in a capsule form. You can also add a supplement to your water, which is a popular choice among my clients. The 3 electrolyte supplements I endorse are Ultima, Redmond Relight, and Kaged Muscle Hydra-Charge. Drinking too much water is harder than you think, and it may or may not cause headaches. Look, I have been in this industry for 26 years, and I have seen every electrolyte supplementation come through the market, and I have vetted these 3 as my favorite ones. And they're really high quality products. They have great, especially the Redmond Relight has really potent numbers on it. Very high quality, potent numbers. And they taste divine. They have amazing flavors. Now for my everyday use in every bottle of water, I drink 4 of these 40 ounces of water a day. And I have 1 scoop of Kaged Muscle Hydra-Charge that I put in every water. I shake it up. It tastes great. I love the pink lemonade. I love the orange mango. I really love all of them. They're really great flavors. But when I really need to pull out the big guns, like I did when I hiked the rim to rim of the Grand Canyon, I go with the Redmond Relight. The Redmond Relight has excellent numbers. They're like 1,000 milligrams of sodium, which don't forget, as a Code Red Rebel, you need to have 3,000 to 4,000 milligrams of sodium per day. So don't skimp on the salt. That's not good. That's why you're having headaches and fatigue, is you're skimping on the electrolytes. So the Redmond Relight is really concentrated. And I knew I needed the highly concentrated stuff. Lots of potassium, lots of sodium, lots of magnesium. And I used that while I was hiking through the Grand Canyon. Or if I'm gonna be outdoors and sweating a lot, I pull out the big guns. But you can use any one of these 3. Again, I've got them all linked up below. Check those guys out. And that's really gonna make your water drinking so much more enjoyable, as well as making it a lot more healthy. So you might be wondering, can I add too much electrolytes? In fact, I get this question all the time. No. These are water soluble and you're just gonna pee them right out. So you've got nothing to worry about. I can tell you that if you are having headaches, 99% of the time it's because of your electrolyte imbalance. It's such an easy fix. You need to replenish your electrolytes. You need to use one of the 3 products I endorse. I rarely feel this way, but sometimes when I'm just feeling this fatigue or a headache or general feeling of malaise or cramping, I know that I have cut too low on my electrolytes and I need to get a little more. And within an hour of adding salt to my water or salting my steak just a little more than I would, I feel so much better. And a lot of people think they're coming down with a cold, or they're like, oh, something's wrong with me, and they jump to these really drastic conclusions. But it really can be fixed with your electrolytes, and I'm telling you, 99%, that's what that is. So you're wondering, can I get headaches from drinking too much water? And really, the answer is no. Your headache is most likely going to come from not enough electrolytes. Trust me on this. I've had over 60,000 people come through my program. I deal with this every single day. I know what works and I know what doesn't, and I pay attention to my own body. So I can tell you, this is probably your problem. Like I said, if you suspect this, and you're eating correctly and you getting your sleep and you're supplementing your electrolytes, drinking too much water is harder than you think. And all the years I've been doing this, I have rarely found somebody who gets headaches from drinking too much water. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just saying I have rarely seen this. But if you think that this is the cause, and you're eating correctly and getting your sleep, well, supplementing your electrolytes, it could help. So try that and see if it does help. We're gonna talk all about water. We're gonna talk about headaches. We're gonna talk about electrolytes. We're gonna talk about salt. We're gonna talk about all that stuff during the 30-day challenge. And what do I mean when I say we're gonna talk about it? That means I come live to you every single morning and I teach you something new. The 10-pound takedown is such a great way to get started for a very low price. You're gonna get a lot of deliverables and it's wonderful. It's a great place to be with a strong, like-minded community. It's a great place to lose 10 pounds in 30 days. We would love to have you on the next challenge. I linked it up below. Check them out and I'll see you on the next video. Then there's one reason drinking water may contribute to a headache. Oh, shoot. It'll give you amazing energy, which is the number one reason. No. If you suspect drinking too much water is causing your headache, Now, for my everyday use, I used Kaged Muscles. So not all headaches are caused by a poor diet, but I didn't mean to say so.